I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me. Cause she got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase, Casamigos to the face. Baby, I don't need no space, coming closer for a taste. And I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on a tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine. Got a fine little body and her mind's kinda naughty. They say that once you taste it, you cannot replace it. She could get you high, all the dopamine inside triggers fast once she's naked. Her body's a creation. They say the devil made her for his entertainment, but even he couldn't learn how to contain it. Her high heels make a damn good statement. There is no replacement, a body by Satan. Cause she got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase, Casamigos to the face. Baby, I don't need no space, coming closer for a taste. And I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on a tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine.
Alright guys, welcome back. And we're gonna continue to play a little bit more Starfield. So, what is this? Emotional, I got one more minute of emotional security. So what I'm going to do is I am going to
policy is to assist non-hostile vessels. Respond. This is a commercial passenger transport liner wanting to alert you about hostiles in the system.
Great. Do you need any
No,
assistance?
it gave our passengers a bit of a scare, but the ship's A-okay. It's our company's policy. Us friendlies have got to watch each other's backs out here. Safe travels, stranger.
I'll go take them out for you. Where are they? You said they're in the system? I mean, I'm not seeing anybody. Nope, it'd be helpful if I was pressing the right button. So yeah, basically,
good to go.
basically what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna grind through the last few powers. I think I got 10 left. Let's bring you in a little bit better. Make you like that. Alright, where are you gonna be? Literally? Looks like it's literally right there. Yeah, it's funny. I don't know if maybe they realize that, hey, there's a shit ton of stuff. I'm hoping, in the new game pluses, you don't have to do this shit so many times. I'm hoping it's like, oh, you do 10.
Ruins have so much to tell us. But still, there are so many questions.
I don't... I'm gonna look this up.
It is so strange.
Let me see. I hate these, like, what feels like AI-generated guides. It seems like, you know, something scraped some post somewhere and then is just sort of putting it into this weird guide. It's like, okay, could have been, like, 2 sentences and you made it into, like, 5 paragraphs. I don't care about background. Yep, blah, blah, blah. Need to stand at the edge of the room, look for a collection, golden scar, particles that swirl together in a tall oval shape. Yep. Maneuver yourself into swirling particles, and you should hear an audio cue. When you touch the swirling light particles, you will see that the rings begin to spin. Let's look around the room once again. So it looks like 5 or 6 times. It's weird. I feel like there were times where I just kept...
Think that this could literally be millions of years old, predating all human civilization. Your abilities are truly amazing.
This is so bullshit. This is so bullshit. Like, just give me the remaining... Just have to go back, talk to him, go to the planet. It's so tedious. I swear sometimes this game... Ooh, freezing them in their place. And like this essence doesn't really do jack shit.
Again. Who do you think will be the first to ask us questions? Mateo or Noel?
Forgot to check the Oh, so. Found one.
Like, sometimes this game does some really amazing things. Especially, like, with the... Like, the character development. I swear something. What the fuck are you guys? That's some weird-ass looking shit. That's some also weird-ass looking shit. And... Is that fucking cold? A cage brain? Whoa.
Imagine how long this has been here.
Let me count. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Never in my life would I have imagined such a thing exists.
Oh my god. Wish you would just give them all to me in one go instead of this stupid back and forth.
Security here is so visible. I suppose it makes people more comfortable. Most people, anyway.
Fortunate that Walter has used his considerable funds to maintain the lodge, are we not?
I'm curious what these big bulky things on the side of this weapon are.
Never regretted coming out of it. Still found one.
Alright, now. R. E. X. I said X. Said land.
Ready for touchdown.
There you are.
Captain Ian, it is. Close it.
Woo!
I think about how the Great Serpent.
Got one. Three. Four. Five.
My people know nothing of this. Perhaps now is not the time, but someday they need to learn.
Just give me all of them, Vlad. I can do them in like 5 minutes. If you just give them all to me in one go, I'd be great. But no. Because I'm pretty sure then I'm gonna have the ability
Comfort
to.
in the idea that the odds of something killing us here are at an all-time low.
I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for
Spend
this.
so much time looking.
Constantly
Lucky I noticed it.
artifacts. That doesn't sound crazy, does it?
So yeah, I am pretty sure I can enter the Unity and then not, like, go through?
Last
I guess maybe I haven't been here. So I can, like, proceed to the next little section. And then essentially leave and come back. But I want to get all these done first. Just get the rest of the powers. Here we are.
Captain Ian, do you require my assistance?
No, I don't. Thanks for asking, as always. It's kind of annoying that there isn't any vehicles in this game. Like a little speeder type vehicle would be cool. I mean, this is pretty quick. This is much quicker than just running. This is the alternate, you know, boost. The alternate jump. Those are kind of weird looking. These eggs? They look like eggs. I wonder if maybe the standard boost pack is just better. What's that structure? Ooh, this one's extra dark. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's about 5 minutes. Because I got the last one at about 20 minutes in. And then it's about 25 minutes right now.
Those are fascinating. I wish we had more time to explore.
Come on, Vlad. Yeah, it's about 5 to 6 minutes. So yeah, it looks like it's probably going to take me like an hour to do the last bit. So we're all about halfway there. Whoa,
Will we be
living
stopping
on a
for food?
prayer.
I would not mind trying something, and
If nothing else, Constellation does have excellent lodging.
Take note.
Gave up
Everyone
my
here
room
is
in the
worth
lodge,
learning
son. Lucky I noticed.
Oh, living on a prayer. Take my hand, and we'll make it, I swear. Oh, living on a prayer. I wonder which ship that is. That's kind of a cool looking outline of a ship.
Landing gear. Check. Thrusters. Check. Hitting sight. Clear.
Nope, there we are.
Greetings, Captain.
Oh, that's interesting. That's a different color.
I do not think I could tire of seeing these magnificent structures.
Come on. Let's go. Got one. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Skip the cutscene.
Seeing this just highlights how little we still know about the Starfield, artifacts.
Let's go.
the bright lights.
Let's see, how many more? Okay, we're doing pretty good. Sunless space, solar flare, moon form. I don't know what that does. Particle beam? Dealing terrifying damage to a single target? Ooh. External harvest. When his blossom will bloom once more, ripe for the picking. Inner demon? And summon forth a friendly duplicate of an unfriendly foe. Ooh, interesting. So that's what that was. That was fucking
And
annoying.
reflections are almost enough to make you forget about those
Sometimes amuses me to think about what goes on here, right under the United Colony's collective nose.
Oh, sorry. Got one.
Yep. L. R. X.
Landing commencing.
Hello, Captain.
I really hope in the new game pluses you don't have to do this so many times.
I would like to have seen the construction of this place. The tools, the methods. There's so much to describe.
That's not what I wanted to do. No. Got 4 more. It'd be so much less time if they could have just given them to me all in one go. Instead of this back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
getting used to this place. It does not
Yep.
quite feel like home, but hopefully someday.
Oh, sorry. Was doing the tallies work in my head. Inventory on the station. Next supply run. The eyes showing sign.
What's that?
Landing gear is ready. Site is clear.
There we are.
How can I be of service, Captain?
That's it, right? No, that's not it. Where are you? There you are. Nah, dislocated limb, that's not fun. What is that? B. Reduced carrying capacity. Eh. Ooh. Isn't that the same thing? I got a broken in a front. Oh, fuck. 3. 4. 5. Is that too quick? 3 undiscovered temples. I'm gonna look this up real quick. Where is... Because I only have 23. Okay, so it looks like it's associated with Barrett's quest. Yeah, you know what? Okay, so it looks like, yeah, this is just all messed up. Searing hot plasma. All right. Okay, so let's go. We're going to do L. So that wasn't too bad. No. Go back onto my ship. Let's fix my leg.
Sure, I would be happy to chat.
So we're gonna go inventory. Let's go to aid. Yeah, they need to separate out food from actual medicine. Because this is... Oh, that's a little... Maybe I'll use a panacea? I'll just sleep for a little bit.
Last night, well, all that physical training seems to have...
This hasn't gotten any better? What is my carrying capacity, right? 251? I'll deal with it. It's not that big of a deal.
It's good to be out and about. Lives get stuffy sometimes. Ready here. Four is good too.
Recalculating. And orbit stabilizing. Perfect.
Let me just get out of here real quick.
I don't know about you, but a fella could do a lot worse than Constellation.
And we're gonna hard save here. All right. Oh. That's not...
This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband.
Why is this so weird?
Scan complete. You're clear. To land.
can't do anything. Oh, hello.
You made it. I hope you're enjoying the view. I never get tired of staring at it. Eternity.
It is beautiful.
It's natural that your mind would go there, and it's not a simple question to answer. You stand now at the very center of space and time. Center being the best word to grant you understanding, but still not entirely accurate. The unity is what was, what is, and what shall be. It is nowhere and everywhere, nothing and everything. It is the unity. Any other meaning is entirely up to you. All of you. Everyone says that when they hear themselves for the first time. But no, you don't sound like this. At least, not this you. I am as much you as you are a part of everything. All points connect to here. When a star is born or dies, its existence beats through the heart of this place. The unity. I have seen all you are, have been, and could be. Do you feel like you've lived a good life? Is there anything you regret?
Yeah, we all have regrets.
Fair. I wonder what your decision will be then. In order to become Starborn, you must give the universe one last thing. Yourself. That intangible part of you. That something that makes you unique amongst the infinite will explode like a supernova. A part of you will fuse with the essence of this universe, while another part leaves it behind forever. Do you understand what I mean? This one final leap will change this universe forever, even as you leave it behind. Unknowingly, you just answered your own questions. For who creates things but creators? That is what they have been named throughout the endless circle of time. Are they one or many? Human or alien? Terrestrial or celestial? One day, you might even meet the creators, but not this day. As for the why, so that you could ask that very question, so that you could stand before me for time immemorial and delve into the mysterious of the unending cosmos. Much like the death of a star creates new kinds of matter, so will the part of your being become fused with the unity itself. That part is what becomes Starborn and crosses into the multiverse. Through your eyes, it will be as if waking up from a dream. Walk into the gate of light, and you will become Starborn. Everything will vanish, and you will awaken somewhere else. But that isn't your only potential destiny. You could turn around, walk away from the unity until the stars fade away, and you will wake up on your own ship, in your universe. You could live out the life you have. I have enjoyed speaking to you once again. All of you. Every version that is here in the unity, right now. Go out into the stars. As you consider stepping towards infinity, I offer you a glimpse into what will happen to the universe you may be leaving. As the essence of who you are is spread throughout space and time,
gonna save Andreja for last.
By defeating both the hunter and the emissary, the path to the unity in this universe is left for the people of the settled systems to discover on their own, uninterrupted by powerful Starborn. The Constellation membership who stays behind will in time publish their data about the discovery of the artifacts, the Starborn, and the Unity. Space exploration across the settled systems is given new life as people search for hope out there in the stars. Ron Hope's downfall proves once again that the Free Star Rangers put justice above petty power plays and politics. A sense of commitment to the common good grows throughout the Free Star Collective. Acts of heroism and noble sacrifice increase.
That's good. I'm happy with that choice. He was an asshole. I knew he was an asshole. Is the Terramorph?
The use of an engineered microbe on the Terramorphs leads to a near extinction of the species. Fear of aliens declines throughout the settled systems. Belief in the UC as the most well-protected area of space grows.
Feels like this side is not very filmed. This is the Ryujin.
Ryujin Industries mass produces the internal neuroamp, which becomes the killer device every negotiator, diplomat, and salesperson purchases. When people think of success, they think of Ryujin, whether they want to or not.
Yeah. Yeah, there was what? 1, 2... So main quest, side quest, side quest, side quest, love interest. It feels like there's, what, 1, 2, 3, 4... I think I'm missing, like, 2 things, which would make sense. We have the Crimson Fleet / Sysdef. And I'm curious what the other one is.
Your lover, Andreja, eventually chooses to be reborn herself. Your commitment to each other bolsters all relationships in the settled systems. Marriages blossom. More people in House Varun begin to question its orthodoxy and look to the outside world.
Why can't she come with me?
It has been good to see you.
All right. I think that's it. I think I could back up. But you know what? I gotta save before. And I'm gonna walk right in.
Although you leave this universe behind, a new universe awaits you. Who will you be in this one? What choices will you make?
Well, that's a little loud. Or Robert. So yeah. Even with all the issues that this game had, from performance to weird gameplay till missing mechanics, it still does give me that feeling of when it's like over. That sort of like kind of I don't know how to describe it, like a heavy heart. A little bit of nostalgia, even though it's been, you know, it hasn't really been that long. It's been like a month. It's something it's a feeling I like recognize, especially from when I was younger. So it was something I would always get when finishing a good book. And you get to the end of the book and you'd finally finished it. Sort of a similar feeling to, like, you know, a little bit of heartbreak. You know, obviously it's not to the extent of, you know, having that going on, because that sucks. But yeah, that's sort of a similar thing. Bittersweet, I guess, would sort of fill in it as well. Something that I used to get all the time when I would read or listen to Harry Potter books. Because Harry Potter was like my childhood. And I've read each of the books, I think minus the fourth one. I think the fourth one I've only ever read once. But I've read, I think, all the others at least 2 to 3 times. And I've listened to them on tape way more than that. I have to have listened to each of the books 3, 4, 5 times. That was something I used to do during the summer, was just read through books or listen to them. And especially the listening to them on audio tape, or on audio. I mean, back on tape. You used to do them on tape. Yeah, like when it gets to the end and it would play the ending, not necessarily credits, but where the narrator would sort of, you know, go over the last remaining stuff. You'd always get that feeling. And it's something that I'm getting now. It's sad to see it's over, but it's not. It's weird because I know it's not over. And it's going to be interesting to see how this works. Because I've heard a lot about it. I was sort of spoiled, even though I don't really think it's spoiled. I think there are like 10 different separate universes you can get. Like special universes. But apparently it's not guaranteed. Spoiler alert, but apparently there's one where everybody from Constellation is dead. So I'm curious to see how that rolls out. But there's supposed to be like some things between very minor to pretty major. I know in one of them, apparently Barrett gets a power. Which would be kind of cool. But yeah, so that took me about an hour here. Still missing one power, but I think that's related to a Barrett quest. Elias Tuflix. He's a great voice actor. So we're going to skip the remaining credits here. Starborn, this is what you become. A being who has touched the infinite. Your story is over, but will begin anew in this universe and countless others. You remember all you've learned, your possessions and everyone you have knew have been left behind. Explore this new universe and all it offers, and perhaps take another trip through the Unity. Why can't I... There we go. Oh, I just keep the spacesuit. That's annoying. Balance boost pack. No helmet? I guess it just has the helmet. Okay.
Unregistered starship. We're detecting... well, it's what we're not detecting that's an issue. What's powering that thing? You know what? Just hold still while we do the contraband check. Scan complete. You're cleared to land at New Atlantis. Please, enjoy your visit to Jemison.
All right. Big Bertha. Level 49. So I'm just going to take a picture of this so I have it so I can remember if I ever want to go back and mess around with that universe. B, select character. Ooh, okay, that's a little quick. I'm gonna go... I don't understand why it doesn't. You gonna come talk to me?
Hey, kind of breaking my concentration here. Whoa! So,
What did he say?
I can't place the manufacturer.
Nope.
Need some work done? We'll do our best. Whoa! Now that is a ship! Okay, no problem.
I still have the Frontier?
I can assure you this.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
A balance boost pack.
Excuse me, this is a private... Wait. There's something familiar about you. Vasco, identify.
Scanning. Cross-referencing known employee records of our affiliated organizations. Please remain still. This appears to be the miner from Argos Extractors. Lost as we were carrying the artifact from Vectera. Current whereabouts, previously unknown.
I see. Vasco already delivered the artifact. So, why are you showing up now?
Let's skip main quest.
I see. So some of our theories about the artifacts are correct.
You're taking their word for it? What if this person's just delusional? Breathed in too many gases in that mining operation.
Why don't we hear him out? We know next to nothing. We have everything to gain if he's telling the truth.
All right, let's hear it. So, that's what we're looking for. The pieces to an armillary. A path to the center of a multiverse.
This is either the truth, or the most elaborate practical joke I've ever witnessed.
I think we're past the point of doubting, Walter.
In any event, we'll be able to see for ourselves. We know where most of the artifacts are now, and presumably how we get them. I don't know if you should rush off to meet them. Some of those artifacts granted you powers, am I right? We should leverage that. I want you to check with Vladimir on the Eye. Cross-reference what you've told us with what he's picking up on the scans. You track down the artifacts the Eye finds, while we gather the others. And we're grateful for that, Starborn. Now, let's get those artifacts.
I stand by my initial skepticism. But, welcome aboard. Other universes might exist. It's also full of possibilities.
You're not... Other universes exist, full of people. An infinite number.
So, we have a Starborn in Constellation. And you knew all of us from your prior universe. Even our secrets, perhaps. It's a bit unsettling, honestly. Do you have any idea how insane that sounds? There is no first time for me. You mean your first time. With another Sarah. But you're not even... I mean, are you still human? How do I even know where to begin? So we play pretend, is that it? I guess with you it's only half pretending. Fine. But no tricks. I don't want you racing to the end of something you know I'm going to say. Equal footing, all right? This is definitely the winner of strangest way of joining Constellation. But why not? You're here. Starborn or not, you're part of Constellation now. I hope you're as committed to the mission as you were in your last universe. Fine by me. You mean, apart from being the chair of... Well, let's see. I pride myself with my aptitude for astrodynamics, calculating optimal trajectories for grav jumping. That's been quite useful in the past. And as far as planetary exploration, my area of expertise is botany. So, don't worry. I won't let you eat anything that might put you in the hospital. Exploration is my entire... That being said, I will make a confession. Before I graduated from school, we called ourselves... And before you ask, no, I wasn't. The band never really went anywhere.
Okay, so that's all for now.
I hope you got something out of that. Yes, yes.
We got some weapons now. Trauma packs. Which room is this? So there was... What was it? Was this, right? Okay, so that's kind of a bummer that that doesn't scale.
Everything you've told us is... If you have any gear...
Nope.
I'd be happy to...
Nope.
Want to see what I'm... Okay.
Just have her. Alright, so we got some... We're gonna B this to 2. B this to 3. And then B this to 4. Alright, and then we're gonna go here, powers, particle beam. We're gonna make what this particle beam is going to be 6. Seven, earthbound. It's gonna be 9, void form. Did these come with me? They did not, no.
what do we got here? Another interested in doing some good for the people of... Glad to hear it. All you've got to do is pass a fight. We'll have you working your way... Well, all right. Take the elevator down to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. You can get started at any of the registration. And if you've got any questions...
Whoa, girl.
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall.
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse. So from their foundation, the United It was only in 2230 that the Freestar Collective was initially founded in beginning in 2240. House Varun forces declared all of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions. None was more brutal than the recent few settled worlds were left untouched by the Colony War. In the midst of the Colony War, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC after the devastation wrought by the Colony War. The UC and the Freestar Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as... It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born. No one is born a United Colony citizen. Only through service to the UC can one hope.
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation.
I've spent a fair bit of time in simulation just tonight.
Get some credits.
This is the Mark 8 in-flight simulation. Chamber applicant, currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair. Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled.
Oh, can I not?
You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
New targets active. Shield upgrade active.
Target defeated.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2. Damage upgrade active. New targets active.
Taking fire.
targets active. New ally active.
Engine failure detected. Target defeated. You won't defeat us. Target defeated.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 3 reached.
Congratulations, applicant. You've defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam. You may now exit the simulator through the hatch to record your current score, or stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers. Resuming the examination.
New targets active.
Ally eliminated. Target elimination imminent.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 4 reached. Initiating Tier 5. New targets active.
Your progress ends here. Calculating intercept vectors. inefficient. No quarter given. We are not impressed.
Halting simulation. You have passed, applicant. You may proceed to the exit hatch
Yeah,
to log your results, or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
It's too many of them. Yeah, so I'm done with the 3. There's really no need. I'm gonna exit the simulator.
Shutting down.
I think you get a little bit more.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuwala to receive your final result.
I'm not very comfortable heading into Mast. But don't worry. I'll try and keep my complaints to a minimum.
Everything go all right with the exam? So these are your numbers that just... Then let's get to them. So, looking at the data, hit every mural in the orientation hall, huh? A test of preparation. Your physiological results are... Huh, that's odd. System couldn't get a read on you. You get your kicks flying too close to stars? Because you're putting out some interesting radiation. Don't worry, though, it's not going to affect your score. It's just, different is all. But, where were we? Oh, you found the debug system in the simulator. Nicely done. Curiosity and resourcefulness are skills our recruits need. Now, how'd you do against your foes? Tier 4. Not too shabby. The techs make us test each level of the sim, too.
Hell of a job. I might.
So then, looking at your results as a whole, and factoring in that you managed to utilize all the tools at your disposal, once you've successfully completed your probationary mission, 10 years service.
Yep.
10 years might seem like...
So, sounds to me like we've got... If you're interested, we could get you the credits you've earned. First, though, all UC service people. So...
It's a big decision. John, you're not about to have my compatriot.
Officer's honor, Sarah. So, you ready?
Yep.
Fantastic.
I don't remember this. I don't remember walking anywhere.
Only those on official United Colonies business can access the building.
Yep, let's go. Or maybe I do.
Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't... Now, raise... The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra. That is where we serve. Do you swear to uphold the value... Then let me be... Now, only thing left is getting you... And what I've got is... Places as isolated... So... That's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to... Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out.
All right. Okay, so... New Atlantis spaceport. I want to head over here.
You know, just by walking through that door, you've shown you make good decisions.
Yep.
I like that about you.
Let's just...
Welcome to Centurion Arsenal.
Yep.
All sales of...
Let's see what you got for sale.
Please, take a look.
See what you got for weapons. I don't care about you. 198. Advanced Unity. It's 10,000. Oh, vendor credits. That's how much they have. I have 32. 7.5 millimeter. Ooh, I'll pick up you. You're 11 millimeter. $149, $122. Particle beam. Mag sniper. Ooh. We didn't have those in the previous one, I don't think. Negotiator. It's shoddy, refined eon, refined equinox. Mag pulse, mag shear. All right, so I think I'm gonna get, what was it? It was this one here. A99. There's a binary trigger. I don't want to. I can remove that. So I don't want suppressed. I'll get you. Gives me 9,000. And then what? Q. So, oop, we want weapons. What were you? You're 11 millimeter. Let's do 200. You know what? We'll get all of it. Oh, you have to rediscover locations? That's kind of annoying. This person over here?
Shocked she managed to limp back here at all. Bullet for leeches, get it fixed up, let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can. Ah, you are new probationer? It's my job to make sure all you rocket jockeys are ready. Now, Manifest says we're fitting you out with one... In addition to the standard issue welcome kit, all med packs, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all these... My people will have everything on your ship? So, paying a... Nice easy one for your first job. Any questions before you... Then I won't keep... Make us look good out.
Let's get this crate into space.
I'm curious, where do I... Is it here? Okay. So then that must mean the cargo's over here? Oh. What are these? Modified urban eagle. I'll take you. I'll take a battle meal, yeah. We're gonna go Q. Buy resources. That's at 8. Okay, so we're gonna go. What was it? Oh, I should be 915. 950. You really just don't have a lot of carrying capacity on this ship. Inventory. Yeah, we'll hold off. We don't really care all that much right now. So we're gonna sit. Yeah, let's go to the eye real quick.
Aha! The eye is always open to constellation.
Quickly run around, see if there's anything of interest for me to steal. Nothing of value. Oh, that's all busted. Food, I don't care about. Nothing in storage. Just a bathroom. We got some ammo. Regulator. Some you. Nope.
If it isn't the man I'm supposed to know from another side. That was some meeting to listen in on. Starborn, are you? Anyone who doesn't charge into a room swinging is a friend in my book. Tried crossing all the T's with the information you unloaded to Sarah and the others. I've got good news and bad. Good news is the eyes found what you're looking for. Bad news is they're not in the places you said they'd be. Well, helps that you gave everything we needed to track them down. Honestly, it makes my hair stand on end, like we're cheating time somehow. I'll need to take your word on that, Starborn. Here's the data. Managed to find a planet that might have one of those temples you talked about as well. Can probably find more temples if I have enough time to cross-reference. Come back when you've given the first one the thorough comb.
Alright, that's pretty good. We got all that there.
Ugh, recycled air. Just isn't the same.
Honey, the nice captain is on the line. Just begin there.
Hi, I'm so happy to meet you. Would you like to buy my lemonade? Please?
You have to say how much, sweetie.
5 credits. Or, 500 credits. See, Daddy? It's working.
Bless you. Just to be clear, that's not lemonade. No lemons, sugar, heck, anything on board.
It's fine.
Hope you like orange juice. They grow up so fast. Soon, she'll be too old for this. So you gotta enjoy it while you can. Well, I have to go. Say goodbye, honey.
Bye-bye. Come back. And bring more money.
That was so wholesome. I'm so glad I did that. Luckily, I had 7 credits left. Oh my god, that would have been hilarious if that hadn't been Star Station. Oh, this is... Ah! You have to... Oh, that's annoying. Wow, I can jump pretty far, though.
Should be an abandoned meat-packing facility built on the fringes of the settled systems. I wonder what happened here.
Wonders who's... Oh yeah, I don't think I can steal this. This was inaccessible. Pretty sure, right? Yeah, you can't access it. Gotta do looting again. I wish it gave you, like, some more stuff starting out. Antique video. Oh, it doesn't give you...
Something's been through here recently, but left everything in place. At least we know it wasn't the Crimson Fleet.
What was you? You were... Like here.
Either I got hit harder than I thought, or you've got some incredible timing. Regardless, I think it knows you're here. I'll unlock the door. Second floor, main building. But be quiet.
I have a feeling she has our best interests in mind. We should do what she suggests.
Oh, pear. I don't really need a pear, but whatever.
So what do we got here? Too clean to be one of the Of course you are. I'm Hadrian. I came here on a rumor of a...
Yep, Terramorph.
Left of the settlers. The work, one of the nastiest aliens who...
I can't believe that a Terramorph did all this damage. I mean, I've heard the stories, but just...
I sure could. Because to confirm my suspicions about this creature...
Mm-hmm.
The admin terminals...
Yep.
But if you can make it to the security... Good. Once I... Take care of yourself out. And make sure you leave enough... Connection restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes.
E-pipe.
Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Oh, hello? Wish I'd found this earlier. You notice those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system.
Should let you keep tabs on how close the Terramorph is.
I'm sure they had something we can use.
It's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5.
Ooh, what was this? We got this. Big Bang. So we're gonna go B. We'll replace it with that. Got 66 rounds of that.
Tracker's reading green. What's that sound?
The security lockdown is active.
Shit. Stop. Stop whatever you're doing and get in cover. It's on the move. Look, I wouldn't engage directly if you can avoid it. The kill lanes. They're set up but need power. There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live. Once they're online, lead the Terramorph towards the lights and watch the fireworks. You can do this. Show it messed with the wrong shock trooper.
Seeing a meat packing facility from the inside is starting to make me feel like I should switch to becoming a vegetarian. I'm not sure what makes its home here, but we should keep our weapons at the ready.
I can outrun it. We're not that fast.
Stand clear. System rearm failed. Local defenses restored.
I mean,
We avenged the deaths at the colony.
wasn't that big of a deal. Just kind of jumped around.
Tracker's gone quiet. I suspect... Wait. You did it, didn't you? I'm not too proud. You didn't happen to grab me a tissue sample. All right. I spotted a mic.
No, come on. I follow your stupid ass.
Older model. Hey, let's see what you can do. Running basic diagnostics. Nothing. Maybe a flag scan? No. Spectrograph. Damn. This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample. But this terramorph being here, of all places, it doesn't make sense. Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travels across the stars. Pets, livestock, pests. But terramorphs? They're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. Yet somehow, they follow us. So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later, terramorphs tend to just appear. No one knows how or why. Dangerous, but at least predictable. Talseti, though, it's too young to have a native population. But then the other...
Yep.
That seems off, which means terramorph outbreaks have taken...
I mean,
There is.
I know the
Time was,
rational
I had
explanation.
access. But we also need... Luckily, what would you say to... Yeah, I'd do it myself.
Yep.
Plus, clear it with your boss. You can even show them this. Oh, you don't understand. I need Dr. I'm not
Yep.
sure. There's a place called... And... Here. Now, please. Something you need?
Find it strange that I can't just, like, use my prior knowledge to be like, yep, yeah, let's go. I know exactly what's going on here. Yeah, it's weird that you can't have, like, it says you kept all your knowledge, but not really. So, I was thinking traveling to all these places would make it easier down the line. Nope. I'm still gonna have to manually explore stuff.
Mind if we stop by the waterfall on this trip? I could use a few moments to unwind.
Where is the waterfall?
Look who's back. All set with that probationary mission? We can do your debrief and formally welcome you into the Vanguard whenever you're ready.
A terror? What? How did you walk away with the terramorph tissue sample running?
You killed a terramorph. Above and beyond doesn't really be... Earned yourself some but, Hadrian. Let me check the database. Huh. Here we go. Service record. Co-head of a UC... Guess that's why I'd heard the name before. Is she... Certainly seems that... Did your survivor, Hadrian, did she mention what... I did actually have another mission line. But now I guess you have two options on how to proceed. Head to the UC... I'll make sure you've got the proper... Consider these your... And here. So everyone knows you're working with the Vanguard. Vanguard's also got some custom ship modifications. You'll be cleared for access to... Now, if there wasn't...
Yes?
Okay, Really, I haven't... Or did I not go far enough over here? So this is the residential. You're fucking kidding me. All right. I gotta do this crap all over again? That's lame.
Be avenged to the deaths of the colony.
Oh. Why'd that just show up? Oh, there we go.
Tracker's gone quiet. Wait. Oh, yeah. You didn't happen to... All right.
Yep, let's go. That's kind of cool looking.
model. Let's see what you can do. Running basic diagnostics. Nothing. Maybe a flag scanner? Spectrograph. This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample.
Mm-hmm.
But this terramorph being, humanity's
Yep.
terramorphs?
Yep.
To our
Mhm.
knowledge. So when Talseti though. But then the other, that seems, which means terramorph out. There is. Time was, but we also need, luckily, what would you say to, I'd do it myself. Plus, clear it with your, you can even show. Oh, you don't understand. I need Dr. I'm not sure. There's a place. And now please.
It's weird that it didn't autosave right
Painful
before I
memories or not. It's good to be home.
Was that an equipment thing that auto healed me? I think it was. Yep.
Look who's back. A terror. You killed above and beyond. Earned yourself some but a researcher. Let me check the data. Here we go. Co-head of a... Guess that's why it hurt them. Certainly seems that way. Did your survivor?
Yep, blah, blah, blah.
I did actually have another, but now I guess you have... I'll make sure you've got the proper... Consider these your... in here. Vanguard's awesome. Now...
What can I do?
Let's just F5 real quick.
You see that scientist out in front of mast? Staring at trees, sounds upset. Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
Let's see if I get some more ammo.
I'm sure there's something to be said for please.
This is use a heavy fuse and 11mm rounds. Let's do it. 323 versus... what was it? So 230. That's going to be 310. All right, I'll still hold on to that. So we want, what did we want? We want 11mm 3kV LZR and heavy fuse.
I'm pleased to report that our stocks are current. Welcome to UC. I have been told.
Yep,
Also,
blah, blah, blah. I just want to see what you've got
Yes.
for sale. Ammo. Let's say what? 200, 156?
back to it then.
I'm curious, what happens none? Oh, so it's everything or nothing. All right, so that's a little bit.
Welcome to UC Distribution. I hope we have.
So we're gonna sell. Oh.
Right. Come back if you need something else.
Alright, so yeah, we're not gonna mess around with that. Let's do deep cover. Let's get this started. Oh, that's what this is. So yeah, I actually haven't done this yet.
Welcome aboard the UC Vigilance. Did you have any questions before I escort you to the commander? Yeah, listen to him carefully. The commander's a one-and-done kind of officer. In other words, he hates to repeat himself. Other than that, just observe standard military decorum, and it should keep you from serving any time on the ship's cleaning detail. I'm not authorized to divulge information about this vessel. Suffice to say, it's one of the toughest ships in the UC's arsenal. Understood? If you'd follow me, please. So, you're the vanguard that took down that terramorph on Tau City. You've made quite an impression around here. Everyone upstairs is talking.
Starborn Guardian, how do you know that?
About it. Damn. That must have been one hell of a firefight. I almost regret missing out on all the fun. Of course, we don't normally see that kind of action on the Vigilance, but we have our moments. All right, Vanguard. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Akande should be waiting for you. Good luck.
Excuse me. Pardon. Okay. Hello.
Any interesting stuff for me to steal? Not seeing. There's a robot.
In frosty temperatures like this, there's nothing better than a flask of a good English whiskey to keep you warm.
I'm a bit busy at the moment, but we'll talk later, okay? Yes?
Which bridge is this?
Howdy.
Yes? What?
Alright, this is interesting. Well, at least it lets you go in the front of it.
Hello.
Okay, alright, so that's interesting. So yeah, we'll just head over here.
Can we try and focus on the matter at hand, please? Ah, there you are. Commander Kibwe Kande, UC SysDev. Glad to have you aboard. I was beginning to think you were having second thoughts about Commander Tuala's offer. UC SysDev is a division of the UC Navy. While they handle big picture stuff, we deal specifically with pirates. Since you're already involved with the Vanguard, I don't have to underline how important your contribution will be to the security of our spaceways. Excellent. Then let's get right to it, shall we? This is the operations center of the UC Vigilance. SysDev's nerve center, dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet. Whether this ship is impressive or not, you're the key element that we've been lacking. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse. Let's get one thing straight right now, soldier. I don't care if you're from the Vanguard, the Navy, or the technician that scrapes the carbon scoring of the engine nozzles. In my eyes, your past service no longer matters. You're now an agent of SysDev. I do. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention. Aurora is a Class A controlled substance that's illegal to transport outside of Neon, a city on Volai. Get caught with this stuff aboard a ship, and you're looking at some serious fines.
Question. Do I still have the Neuro Amp installed? And how does that work if I go through the Ryujin questline and I have the Neuro Amp? I have to check.
That's classified. Suffice to say that the smuggler who was previously holding it... You'd better hope so. Sersha won't be easy to... Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know. Let's just say my superiors need proof that engaging the Crimson Fleet is a larger priority than they're willing to admit. If we shove enough concrete evidence under their noses, they'll have no choice but to allocate the resources that I've requested. At the same time, we can use the evidence to arrest members of the Crimson Fleet, weakening them enough to strike a fatal blow. If I didn't have confidence in your abilities, I would have told Commander Tuara to send someone else. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down. Fine. Whatever. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear.
What do you want to make clear?
As an undercover operative for UC SysDev, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control. The Crimson Fleet doesn't follow the rules. They only abide by one thing: money. All of their morals and social graces fall by the wayside in pursuit of their greed. At first glance, this can appear quite enticing, so I'm warning you not to get lured into their trap. Think you can handle that?
Yeah, what is their code of conduct?
To put it simply, you can't go into every situation with guns blazing. Think before you act. Calculate what you're doing and pull the trigger only when it's absolutely necessary. At the end of the day, your primary goal is taking down the Crimson Fleet. That's the greater good. Well, you better learn quick. Otherwise, I'll start looking for someone to take your place. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here, and good luck. While you're running with the Crimson Fleet, you're undoubtedly going to be faced with some morally gray decisions. It's going to be difficult for you to weigh the consequences of pulling the trigger while maintaining your cover. Do what you have to do, but remember why you're out there in the first place. That's why I expect you to constantly seek alternative means to overcome your obstacles, rather than blowing holes in them. Look, I can see that you're struggling with this, so let me simplify this for you. If there's a route to your goal which doesn't involve killing innocent people, I'm urging you to follow that path. Use your instincts. I'm certain you'll do the right thing. For your own safety, nobody but myself and the crew of the Vigilance will be aware that you're working for the United Colonies. Basically, if you land in jail, you're going to... All we know is that she's been with the Trade Authority for years, which means she's been privy to some seriously shady deals. She's shrewd and she's diligent. The only reason we were able to connect her with the Crimson Fleet at all was thanks to an informant. I'm afraid she's the best lead we've got. That's easy to answer. You don't. We'll be monitoring your activities from the Vigilance and attempting to keep it within your vicinity. When you feel you've gathered enough evidence, and at the completion of your assignments, Head back here for a debrief. Beyond that, you're completely on your own.
All right.
Dismissed.
Hey, girl.
All right. We don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood?
Sure.
Well, since it isn't every day we stumble across a criminal's fully written confession, we need to build a case against our suspects. The more evidence we acquire, the stronger our case becomes. And knowing the Crimson Fleet, they'll leave plenty of evidence for you to find. You better make it, because Commander Akande cashed in all his chips to get this operation off the ground. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig. For the sake of the settled systems, I hope you're right. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard. Yes, of course. And your action. Speaking of which, that reminds me of something else. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return, as compensation for your efforts. Yes. Commander Akande mentioned that when he proposed the idea. Lucky you. All right. We've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden. And with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed. Don't worry, the container's been registered with UC Security, so you shouldn't have any trouble.
Okay,
even
good.
if you're scanned. Of course, if we find out you tried to sell it to someone outside the boundaries of this particular operation, well, I don't think I need to tell you the consequences of making that mistake. We'll be keeping them close at hand until this operation is complete. So, we'll be holding them in the Vigilance's brig. If you're feeling particularly ruthless, you could always head down there and say hello. I'm sure they'll be thrilled to see you. Not really, no. I've learned to keep my personal experiences separate from the job. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate that you care. It's just that I don't feel like now's inappropriate. Let's just stick to the job at hand and but maybe we can talk about it some other time, okay? I'll be here if you have any more questions.
Hey.
Let's get this crate into space.
Might add a crew, so I can do crew. So we're gonna do C. What are you?
Set aside anything useful and just leave the rest.
Alright, so it looks like something weird happened to this, and everybody got killed.
I am reading the enemy. Massive damage.
that should be the rest of that. Is rendered inoperable. It was an interesting little...
Vacate this area, or your safety will be compromised.
Well, I suppose they're not going to need it anymore.
Nope, they're all dead.
Potential hostile detected. Activating combat protocols. I will not hesitate to use force. Warning. Combat protocols active.
Yep, they're all dead. Curious what happened here. What was through there? That's an interesting... a side dock. Oh, I think I leveled up. There's something I wanted to do. I'm gonna run back to Alpha Centauri. Go back to the lodge. Let's see if I can find Barrett.
Much as I'm eager to explore the universe, there's nothing quite like the feeling of returning home.
It is customary to say, "Welcome home." That is not dimension. Captain Ian, I will proceed.
You're not quite the angel I thought may have made the artifacts, but...
Even the trace physiological and neurological readings I'm able to pick up from you are unprecedented. You really are something.
Yep, alright. It's his room. This is my room. Andresia's room. I don't know why these are inaccessible. Where the fuck is Barrett? You talked to him early on. Huh. Maybe he's not in here? Huh. I'll have to look it up to see where the hell he is. Let me take a look. We're gonna go here. Let's go back to, what is it, Soul.
Captain on deck.
Attention, unidentified vessel. You have no faction markings or registered manufacturer. Please maintain course while we scan you. Assuming scans even work on whatever it is you're flying. And we're done.
Martian sky. Frankly, I'm a bit surprised to find such a delightful spot in this rather drab city.
Leeches on the hull, multiple leeches in the grab drive.
Suppose that would explain the brownouts.
That is a shit.
So what's this going to run?
There are no other surprises? This ship of yours, mid-5 figures.
5 figures? 5? Fine. Do it. I'll be at the bar. Find me when it's done.
We're on it, sir.
Building Sidonia completely underground was a clever way of from the harsh Martian landscape.
Caps lock. Oop, no, I do need caps lock.
If you're going to use the elevators or stairs to reach the other levels, try to keep
Yeah, do you have any idea how far we've traveled? How much money?
Hey, darling. You look like the type. The Trackers Alliance can always use. Did someone tell? No, the track. So you're the Trackers Alliance. Now look.
Possible. They may not extend it.
Good. Here's now. I got a plan.
All right. So you're gonna want to make sure it'll track down my clear out and come back.
It's out of my hands. You can take it up with corporate. Sorry, but I have to get back to it.
Yes? What?
You can make a real good living working the mines here on Mars.
Mars isn't for everyone.
Layla's been going on about the heart of Mars again. When's she going to give it a rest?
Hello. Let me know if you need something.
Not everyone needs to come to me with their problems. I'm a psychiatrist. Can't say I'm a fan of excitement and drama around. Plenty. You don't do this job. You're right. Now you'd be wise. So long.
keep a lookout. Notify us if you see anything suspicious.
I'm, pretty sure you weren't supposed to take that.
Yeah. But it's here for the taking.
While indulging in alcoholic beverages is not discouraged, operating heavy machinery while under the influence is dangerous to yourself and those around you. Please always drink responsibly.
Yes?
It's a bathroom.
Work in the deep mines. That's where you make the big bucks.
Oh, where were the... There they are. Ooh, 10,000?
I can't imagine.
Hello, well, I've got it. But that's because... Take a look.
Oh.
Be safe out there.
Hey there.
Yo, hey. I'm Manaki. Cool. That's what we...
Oh, that does slugs. Okay. 142. Explosive rounds, semi-automatic.
Sounds like a plan.
Ammo.
See you around.
All right, so it's 2:15, so I'm gonna end it for tonight, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna continue this tomorrow. We'll see how things go. I don't think I'm going to go to all of the temples, but I'll take a look, see what we got going on. But yeah, I want to see how this rolls out. Because I'm not sure if skipping the main quest was what I wanted to do. I wanted to try something different. I got to see if I can find Barrett and Sam. Because I didn't do their stuff. I also don't think I did Sarah. Did I do Sarah's stuff? I think I did. So I'll have to look into that. But yeah, that's going to be it for me for tonight, guys. So I will see you guys later.
Let's go. Yeah, I'm like an addict. Ooh, I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad